my channel. My name is Sandy if you are new. Today's video is a continuation of building these backgrounds on these tags. I used these distress paints to do that first layer, and now I'm going to use stencils and stamps to build the next layer. But let me show you how they turned out from my last video.
Zoom in just a little bit here and I'll kind of show you. I really like once they fully dried, like look at that fun little puddling right there and the splotches, and then I've did some other colors. So here's some of the purples and the greens, so pretty. And I just love like all the stuff that accumulates on the edge. And then here's more of the purple and blue and purple and green. And here I added in a little pink. And then this is some second and third swipes. And I love these too. I think they're just all really pretty. And then these were the ones, now that they're fully dried, I really like this one as much as I like that one. And then I did some, just the blues. So this is just two of the blue colors, the tumbled glass and stormy sky. And this, I had the blueprint sketch added in. And then here's some of the orange ones. And what's cool about these is I've scanned these in. So I'm gonna make these available to my patrons, so that my patrons can just print these out and then they'll have backgrounds that they can play around with. Really like that one a lot too. This is with the pinks, and I added in the dried marigold with the pink. And then I'm working on my fairy garden theme, so I'm trying to decide what colors of these, because I think I'm going to make something with these colors. But here's this is just tattered rose, and I think they're just gorgeous, and each one is different and unique. So what I thought I would do is just show kind of how you can add some additional layer and interest to these. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below and what you've been up to. First off, I'm going to start with, I am just going to ink up the edges. I'm not going to trim these just yet, so I'm just going to ink everything up. It's Derby week here, you all, and it's so much fun. Love it. I'm going to go out to Churchill Downs on Thursday, and that's probably when this video will get uploaded. So I'll be at the track, hopefully while you're watching this video. So I pulled out a few of my stamps. So this is a stamp. I've shown you all this a bunch of times. Got it on Amazon. One of my favorite script stamps. I'm also going to play with, this is my newest stamp set, Tim Holtz Field Notes. And then I have these mushroom stamps and this mushroom stamp. And then I also have these Tim Holtz stamps, School Desk. And so I'm probably going to use some of those. And then I pulled out some of my stencils. So I'm going to start with the stenciling first. I usually kind of start with the stenciling and then I move up to the stamping. And I'm actually going to use the paints instead of the inks, just kind of for fun. And we'll see how it goes. So I think I'll start with this one first. And I think I want to use the gathered twigs. I use my blending brush. that up. Just kind of go in a couple different spots. Since it's the background, you don't want it to be too in your face. And since I have the ink, I'll go ahead and do these other two. I have 3 going in the rotation. And I usually like to do 3 little areas. So once these dry, these will be permanent. Alright, I'm gonna let those dry. I think this one's already dry. And then I think I might do some numbers or some letters maybe. And I'm gonna switch over to my vintage photo. And I have this, this is my makeshift mask. But it works. And then I also have my peeled paint. So even if you don't have these paints, you can do this with acrylic paint. So lots of different options. You don't have to have these particular paints. You'll get, different results because the acrylic paint won't flow like this paint does, but still, it'll be a very pretty tag. I want to do a big shout out to all the folks who watch my channel. I appreciate it. And there's like over half of the people that watch my channel aren't subscribed, so I really invite you to subscribe. I'd love it if you would join us over here. Since I retired, I've been having a lot of fun working, making videos, and getting to know some of the other journalers out on YouTube. And big shout out to Katrina and Rachel and Barbie, Deborah. There's so many folks. Just a big thank you. Dina and Gray Power 60 and Jessica over on Paper Terrace. Your all support means so much. So you can see how they just kind of, each layer kind of adds, nothing really stands out, but that's kind of the point. But it adds a little more something. And I really like this peeled paint. I do also that there too. Love it. These are so cool. And then maybe I'm gonna do a couple more kind of letters. Try not to overthink it. Okay, so I still like this little piece of white. I may end up covering it with some decorative element, but right now I'm leaving it because I like it. And then I am going to do a little bit with this script stamp, and I might try walnut stain on here just for fun. And I just do some random areas, and then I just kind of push it down. Again, you're still working in the background. Very subtle. I don't even know if you all can see it, but you can just kind of maybe see it right there, and then right there, right there. So very subtle. I also have this set. It's from Bo Bunny, called Rustic Textures, and I like the little circle on this one. I might put a little bit of this on here, and go use my block. So I'm just mainly interested in this top area here.
I really like how these are looking. Hopefully you can see the different layers of the stencils and stamps that I put on here, and how it has just added some more interest to the backgrounds. Next, I'm going to put these aside, and I'm going to grab 3 more. I'm going to do some brighter colors, the pinks and oranges.
Might try this one, and maybe that one. Try this one. And let me grab some other inks. I'm back. I also went and made me a cup of coffee. If you didn't see my video on me kind of demoing these paints, then you can check that out. And for my inks, I have Saltwater Taffy, Kitsch Flamingo Carved Pumpkin, Spiced Marmalade, and Pickled Raspberry. Let's start with some stencils. Might do this brick one here. And again, I want to try to go light. Oh yeah, perfect. Hopefully you can see that. I might have gone a little too hard on that one. And then this corner. This is a dilution stencil. One of my favorites. Cute. Cute, cute. And then a small one. Spiced marmalade. I hope this video gives you some ideas on how to decorate the backgrounds of tags. Sometimes it can be intimidating. And with this one, I'm just pressing very, very lightly. I like that a lot. I might just do a little squish in the middle. And I think that might be good for stencils. Maybe I'll try a couple stamps. I think the vintage photo is just going to be too dark on there. I don't know. Let me ink up the edges with it and see what I think. So it's all about trial and error. Okay, I don't hate the vintage photo on there. I also have tea dyed. Let's see what that looks like. That could work. Let's try it. Let's just try it, right? There's no wrong answer in junk journaling. That's what we have learned. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I always forget about my tea-dyed ink pad. Can barely see it, but I love it. Wow. Okay, I need to be using that tea-dyed ink more. And I just usually wipe off the ink. I feel like that cleans it good enough. Okay. So we'll come back to these two. Let's do one of these stamps, I think. I like this bird stamp here. I hope you're still with me. Let me know if you're still with me. Let's see what this looks like. This is pretty bright. I like that though. I like that a lot. It's fun to get these inks out and coordinate them with the paints that I have. Still have a little ink on it, so I might put it over here too. Yeah, a little more subtle. I might do this specimen one. I might do this one in the tea dyed. So I finally broke down, you all, and I ordered some stuff on Temu, or Temu, or however you say it. I'll have to do an unboxing when it comes in. Oh gosh, I'm so excited about Thursday. I'm going to the track. I have a fascinator and hat and shoes and a purse. So I'm looking forward. I think that'll be fun. My husband and I used to go on Derby Day a lot, and it is just ridiculously expensive unless you go to the infield, which I really don't have any desire to do the infield anymore. I did it when I was young. So we've been going on Thursdays, but now they're making Thursdays really expensive. So this might be our last year going on Thursday, which is annoying. And I might try a little bit of this. I'm going to try just a little bit of vintage photo. Hopefully I won't hate it. Oh, no, I like it. Oh, I hate when I do that. Put the stamp upside down. Will bother. Yeah. So I think that's definitely good there. And then I'll do some decorating up on top of this. I might put some tissue paper on some of it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do that this video. That might be the next video for the next layer. Right now, I just wanted to play around with my stencils and stamps and have a little bit of fun with you guys. So you can just see the layers just starting to, I think stamping alone is okay, but I really like the stencils and what the stencils bring to the table. I can't quite explain it. I do a little bit with this one. And I think I'm going to try this picked raspberry. Ooh, yikes. Gotta go very light on this one. Yeah, that's fun. I'm barely pushing on this one because it's such a bright color. Because again, I don't want it to be a focal point, I just want it to be in the background. All right. So that is, so I did these with you guys. Let's review. So I had these that just had the ink, and now you can see the stenciling and the stamping on them. And then the next step will be to add some additional decorations. So like, you know, so this is the before, right? Which is pretty, but then you add a little bit of stenciling and stamping, and it just adds some additional interest there. I hope you all like this video, and I hope if you haven't done any stenciling or stamping before, I hope you give it a try. And again, a big thank you to all of my subscribers and the folks who comment, and also a big shout out to my patrons. Here we go. All right, and what I'll do is I'll do another video showing kind of decorating to the next step, kind of finishing these off. All right, see you all in the next video. Bye, love y'all.